Hello viewers and welcome to tonight's video. So it has been a while since I've taken a bunch of photos. About 7 months ago I last picked up a camera and took some photos for fun. So I'm just going to do something about that and get out there and take some photos tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. So tonight I'm going to be shooting mainly with a Helios 44-2, which I've got sitting on a Sony body at the moment, and I've also got an adapter with me to mount it to my Canon body. And my Canon body has some leftover film from whenever I did the last bunch of photos, which was in April sometime. It's November now. I don't know what film stock's in there, but we're just going to walk around, just trying to get back into the swing of taking photos. And then if we're feeling it, then I might try and take some film photos. So yeah, over the last couple of months, I've just been doing some things where I don't really feel much like sticking my head in front of a camera, which is kind of why I'm doing most of this on a GoPro tonight. In between that, I've been sick a bit, and I've started to notice this thing where when I kind of do feel like going up and taking pictures, getting a camera, just going for a walk around, I start convincing myself not to do it because the lighting conditions aren't going to be perfect, or the weather conditions aren't going to be perfect. It's not going to be raining, or it's going to be raining too much, or it rained too early, or the sunset is got too much cloud interference, or something like that. And the net result is I don't end up going out and taking photos. And now it's gotten to the point where it's been quite a while since I've actually gone and done this, and I feel like I need to stop focusing so much on things being ideal and just going out and taking photos, even though not everything's going to be perfect. So tonight, it's a Sunday night, the sunset, it's okay, but it's a bit diffused, there's a lot of cloud cover, so that's not ideal. The location I haven't really been around much before, so I'm not really sure what to take photos of. But I think it's more important just to get out for a bit and give it a shot, and if it fails, well, I'm just shooting digital at the moment, so the more important thing is that I get out and just do something. Yeah, so this isn't too dissimilar from what I often do with some of my film photo shoots. I'll go through and get a similar sort of lens to what I'll be planning to do the shoot with, or like the same lens if I've got adapters that work for it to do that. And I'll just do a walk around of the rough location of where I'm thinking and shoot it all digital and get an idea of what works, what doesn't work, and what sort of lenses you want to be using for different parts of the shoot. So that way when I go through with film, I can be a lot more confident that I'm going to take photos that consistently work out, and I'm not wasting money on film shots that aren't going to be coming out that good. Yeah, I said that sunset wasn't super interesting. But it's kind of lit up with some nice clouds there. It's a shame because where I am with this elevation, there's not a real lot to work with it. I must need like a longer lens to punch in there, which I don't have with me. So we'll just deal with what we've got. Maybe we'll have to do a crop. Oh, I can't make it through because of my... That's alright. Can't make it through because of my adapter plate. Shooting the sunset through these grill things could be cool if there's an interesting part of the sky to frame up. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna jump over and change over to the film body and just use up the last of that roll. I've got a 135mm lens on that, but I'm not using that. I'm going to go for, I don't think actually I have a lens cap for this. None of this works so well. I don't have adapter plates for anything. Oh well, fuck it. It'll be fine, I guess. Maybe, probably not. Let's just see what ISO we've got for the film. 400, okay, it's not bad. We could probably shoot handheld for a little bit whilst we've got a little bit of light left, and then as the sun sets completely, we'll just change over and use the tripod for some longer exposures. Again, I'm not too fussed about everything being perfect. This roll of film has been sitting on the camera for 7 months, so we just need to get over this hurdle and just get out and take some photos and just be creative for a bit and get back into the flow of doing things and not worry too much about everything being perfect and everything being ideal, and just accept that sometimes it just doesn't work out. But you give yourself a chance for things to work out by actually getting out and taking photos. That's one person. I'll just wait until some cars go through. I think the tail lights. That is probably potentially very quite blurry. Oh, that looks like very quite interesting. Oh, laundromat. They're usually like very quite interesting. I might try through at the other end, looking out. Get in close and just let the ones further down fall out of focus. Okay, yeah, this is going to need a tripod and something to lean it on. This live walkway looks fine. It's okay. Alright, long exposure. Right, so I've saved this for last because I want to get that Korean barbecue shop. So that Korean barbecue sign with the reflections on the cars beneath it. The issue is, I think the shutter speed needed is going to be 1/30th of a second, and I need to be quite a bit closer, like in the middle of the road. So I'm going to set it to burst. So I'm going to set my camera to burst mode and try and capture 2 shots. I hope that one of them isn't blurry, because these are the last 2 shots I have on the roll of film. Alright, that is the roll of film finished. It was a roll of Fuji Color Superior 400. So yeah, despite the, I guess, lighting and weather conditions not being exactly ideal, and despite me probably mentally not being in the best sort of state to take photos, I haven't done it for a while, and I was super inspired by the idea of getting out to take photos. And on top of that, I was working till 5 a.m. this morning, so I've had about 2 hours sleep before doing this photo shoot. I think some of the photos turned out okay, but maybe I'll just disappear for 7 months again and I'll see you much later. But if not, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.